So you're tired of living. You're tired of life. You think that you're ready for the other side. I've been there. Not the other side, but I was tired of life. I was tired of living. I felt I was ready for the other side. Thankfully, I'm still here. The other side? What if it's worse? What if the other side is your family in constant pain and turmoil? What if the other side is your teenage son or teenage daughter calling your brothers and your sisters to let them know that you took your own life? Not your wife, not your husband, but your teenage son or teenage daughter. For whatever reason, the notifications fell on them. And they're trying so very hard to be a grown man, to be a grown woman, to be an adult, but they're teenagers. And they're crying their eyes out. But they know that they have to make those phone calls to let your brothers, let your sisters, and your closest friends and family know that you are gone. What if the other side is worse? What if the other side is your brothers and your closest friends in agony, wondering if they did enough, if they could have done something else, if they could have done more? What if it's your oldest brother or your oldest sister completely isolating themselves from the entire world? It takes every fiber of their being just to go to work and be around people. They're questioning their very own existence. What if it's your teenage son or teenage daughter going through the exact same thing, only on a much larger and deeper scale? What if the other side is worse? What if you never get that funeral with military honors that you so rightly deserve, that you so valiantly fought for? What if you get no funeral at all? What if that church is not packed, standing room only, floor to rafters, with people who loved and cared about you, and people that you positively impacted? You never get a funeral because your spouse is so angry at you. And because you never get a funeral, your brothers, your sisters, your closest friends, your son, your daughter, they never get any type of closure. They simply live tormented by what they feel is failure. They feel that they failed you. A failure to help you. What if the other side is worse? What if your teenage son or teenage daughter, your pride and joy, the one that you considered your guardian angel on your deployments, what if they have to fight tooth and nail for every single thing that they are entitled to? They don't get your sports car. They don't get your four-wheel drive. They don't get your savings. They don't get your 401k. They don't get your GI Bill. And they sure as hell don't get your life insurance thanks to the suicide clause. They get a quarter of your ashes and a small urn that they can cry to and probably ask, what the fuck do I do now? What if the other side is worse? What if your teenage son or teenage daughter is now left to fight your war? You know, you didn't want them to join the military because of what you went through, but now they get to fight your war. And they go through feelings of anger and disappointment that you wouldn't stick around. You wouldn't stick around to take them hunting, see them get married, or simply help them navigate the storms of life. And now they're in a downward spiral. They feel deserted. What if the other side is worse? What if once you think that your demons are finally silenced forever, you look down or you look up only to notice that those demons have possessed your son, your daughter, and your family members? What if the other side is worse? You know, life has been called many things. Life is a highway. Life's a trip. Life's a beach. Life's even a bitch. But there is absolutely no denying that life is better with you in it. Sure, you're going to have to work at it. It's not always going to be great. It's going to suck sometimes. But life can be absolutely beautiful. Life may not be easy, but life is worth it. The other side? What if it's worse? I'll see you tomorrow.